Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today I've got
Hello.
Caden here with me. I almost said Caleb. I'm so used to saying Caleb, I had to stop myself to not screw up that name.
What his name?
Say
it again.
Caden. We got a Kurt, a Caden, and a Caleb. And the funny thing is, yours is spelled with a K, I think, right? Mm-hmm. Caleb's is spelled with a C, I believe. Mm-hmm. And Kurt, they always put a K for his name, but y'all, I can tell you this all now because we're going to be getting out over the course of the next 12 months. But y'all been spelling Kurt's name wrong for years. It's C-U-R-T, not K. I guess there are Kurts with a K out there, but he ain't one of them. He's Kurt with a C.
And I've never met a Caleb spelled with a K.
They exist.
They exist?
They do exist. Yeah, I've seen it. Hey, quit looking back. Yeah.
Looking at Snister.
Yeah, you can't be peeking.
I guess that's a little prelude into...
Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of a test today since Kay's been working with us for a handful of months now. He wanted to pull out some random snakes and see if he can tell you what the genetics are.
I don't expect to get any of them right.
Well, some of them. I'll give you some hints. We'll keep it somewhat light and easy. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we'll kind of work with him, and I will tell you how wrong you are or right you are.
All right.
So we get rolling. Before that, though, I'm not wearing purple today. I know that's a rarity around here. No. But I had to show off. I did get a chance to go and meet not meet. I wish I could have met. That would have been awesome. I got to see one of my childhood heroes in, are we going to call that action?
I don't know if I'd call it action.
Got to see him at least do something. And then I got to go to the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. That was wonderful. Again, if you haven't watched it, if your Netflix crashed, go back and rewatch that. Really pay close attention to Serrano Taylor. That is fight of the year. That was amazing. Those two chicks, man, they got with it. That was pretty awesome. But I got a free T-shirt for going. They gave away these free shirts, which do have Jake Paul's branding on it, I guess. And it said Tyson for the win, but if you notice, it's inside out. Because on the other side it says Jake Paul for the win or Jake for the win. I can't wear that crap. Yeah, it wasn't, though. I mean, Tyson did look 58.
Don't even watch the Tyson fight.
A lot of people are going to tell you it's rigged, it's this, it's that. Look, y'all, I don't think that's the case.
It was heavily rigged.
It wasn't. I think you just saw a guy who was 58, and one thing that we can honestly say in athletics and in life, especially in combat sports,
he was pulling punches.
Is age is undefeated.
He was pulling punches.
He wasn't really pulling.
Had the cleanest shot in the world and went.
Yeah, go watch more and see that head movement first, and he didn't think it was going to land.
I mean, Jake's head was right here, and he went. Ugh.
I'm telling you, I don't think that was staged. I just think
it was staged. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because the script that leaked wasn't followed, so it had to be staged. So he leaked the script that didn't get used. Tyson himself has said it wasn't
rigged.
They would lose all their promoting licenses that came out.
Okay, now put yourself in this stance. You are 58.
Yeah.
You have been boxing almost your entire life. Well, not you, but
actually, he hadn't been boxing hardly at all for the last 20 years.
Whatever.
One time.
You're 58.
Yeah.
You're a retired boxer.
Yeah.
You are damn near out of money, and someone calls you.
He's not damn near out of money.
I heard he almost filed for bankruptcy.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's accurate. He has a huge, well done weed business.
That's true. You get told, we'll give you $20 million if you go stand in the ring and get punched by this scrawny white guy.
That doesn't make it a fake.
I would say, yeah. And he goes, but you have to follow the script. I wouldn't go, sorry, man, I'm not doing that for $20 million.
We're way off topic and there's no script. But back to Reptiles. We could debate that all day long. I was just letting y'all know I was happy to get to go watch it. If you haven't seen it, go watch those girls fight. So
and the Barrios fight.
You got to face this way.
That's true.
Pulling. Cheater. Man, you worry about scripting.
This, however, is not scripted.
So this will be the first one. Tell me what we're looking at here.
Well, there's some pastel in there.
There is pastel. So this is a really simple one. 2 genes. One of the oldest combinations.
I want to say it's a queen bee.
No, what is a queen bee?
That's going to be a zebra bee and a...
Oh, man, we got to work on our common names.
I don't know what a queen bee is.
I don't. So this is what happens on Facebook when people post up a snake. Somebody goes, I think it's a queen bee. And they don't know what a queen bee is. Not saying you've done that, but
I have not done that.
I've seen that on Facebook. So we're talking about identifying things. That's why you got to be careful who you use.
Pastel and...
one other gene.
Zebra? Oh.
What makes a zebra?
What makes a zebra bee?
It's... I should know this.
You should know this.
It's at the tip of my tongue. Crap.
So how about I just tell you, this is a pastel spider, commonly known as a bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
So no queen. No queen would have lesser in it, right? So if we had lesser in there with this, then you'd have the queen bee.
I should have known by that.
This is a dead giveaway of spider. Yeah, spider's about the easiest thing in the world to see on these. So this is a straight bumblebee. Super nice. We're 0 for 1, and that was like how easy is it gonna get, bro? I don't know now. I don't know.
Like I said, I didn't expect to get any of these right.
This is a cool ass snake right here. I can keep from getting popped by it. There we go. There we go.
Oh, that's not a super pastel. Super pastel is
definitely not a super pastel. But you are right on the super portion. This is a super. So this is a homozygous version of an
Wasn't this the mystic? Wasn't this the mystic potion?
No, mystic potion has a lot of purple.
Oh, this
but
is
it does share one genetic with mystic potion. So one of the things that makes mystic potion is what this is super for. Well, he's trying to figure that out. I'll show you guys a few things. You're going to see this isn't truly a white snake. It may look all the way white on camera.
We sold one of these in Kansas City.
No, you're thinking of one similar to this. This is kind of one of about 47 ways. If you look, there's a lot of yellow in here, and then it turns to white. So this is a snake with color. You do have a white stripe down its back as well. So this snake has color to it.
What color is its eyes?
Yeah.
They're not blue, so it's not a blue-eyed leucistic.
It is not a blue-eyed leucistic. It's what I thought you might mistake it for.
No.
That gray head should tell you too.
Is this a scaleless head?
Actually, look at those eyes again. Is it a blue-eyed leucistic?
No. No, those eyes are not blue, Matt.
It's blue-eyed leucistic.
Those are silver.
It's a blue-eyed leucistic.
Those are silver.
It's not a super lesser, which is why I always think of with the normal Bellis. The ones I like to make, they're solid white. But this is a blue-eyed leucistic. It is part of that complex.
I'll be damned.
What?
It is a blue-eyed leucistic.
But you know what kind of blue-eyed leucistic?
Super blue-eyed leucistic. Super pastel blue-eyed leucistic.
So this is a super Mojave. So
I was going to say super Mojave, but I thought the super Mojaves were like really dark.
Nope, not super dark at all. They're super light. So the difference in these and a super lesser are going to be the gray head.
What is the Suma? Because I thought that was the
super mahogany.
Mahogany
versus Mojave.
Mojave and mahogany.
Yeah,
okay.
So these names get confusing, right?
Yeah, that's okay. I was going to, for the record, I was going to say super Mojave.
So for the record, if we'd have given him more time, he'd have been right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Super Mahogany.
I am 0-2.
0-2. It's all right. You got 2 more chances to redeem yourself.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So if you look that way. Okay. We'll get you a single gene up here. Bang. Go dark this time. It's one of my favorite single genes. This is not a Hellfire. We have got to work on your genetics.
Normal.
Definitely not a normal. Looks more like a normal than a Hellfire, though.
Mahogany.
No, mahogany is pretty dark, but this is not a mahogany. The pattern's going to be a giveaway, and along with that coloration, that dark coloration, that pattern, you get that lighter color on top the back in the pattern, fade to darker with some. And this is actually, I think, a really nice example of this gene. It's one that if you don't have in your collection, you just got to have it in there.
I can almost hear you saying the name because we've talked about this
You
one
should
before.
almost hear me saying the name. Something like, I mean, I tell people all the time, you got to have this.
Oh, GHI.
Hey, with a little bit of an assist, we got one.
GHI.
Gotta have it. GHI, you get that nice dark color, right? Super cool looking snakes. I love these. I love making them. When you pair them with Mojave, they're fucking awesome. Pardon my language. Just really, really cool. Come here, you. Come here, you. I'll put you down. There you go. There you are. One more.
We should test you next, Matt. I'll pull random snakes.
Maybe we'll do that for Patreon.
All right.
2 gene combo.
2 gene combo.
Now, for the record, one of the genes doesn't express super clean on this. The other one expresses quite nice.
I can tell. Let me think. It's been lightened up.
It definitely has. Yep. And where it doesn't express, would be expecting more color to pop through there. It's pretty low expression on that.
Is a calico blitz?
No calico. No blitz. Give you the belly pattern there a little bit.
Well.
So this is a little bit of a hard one. I ain't gonna lie. I guess I had one more for you too after this. I forgot about.
Give me a hint.
Starts with an F.
Well, one gene does. One gene starts with an F. The other gene starts with a Y. It's a 2-gene combo in here.
Fire yellow belly?
It is a fire yellow belly. There it is. Right there. Really pretty snake.
The fire really doesn't... Because
the fire is actually giving it a lot more of that color than yellow belly is. So that's where you're getting a lot of the nice, we said it's been lightened up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Where you don't get the fire expression, and it's just kind of the fire we work with.
I can kind
is as much in the flame.
kind of see it there.
Yeah, you can, a lot of times you have a lot more of that than what we tend to have on these. But it is a fire yellow belly, so really pretty animal. One more. Let's do one more.
I'm 2 and 2 right now.
2 and 2, kind of, sorta.
Kind of, sorta.
With an asterisk.
With an asterisk.
All right, Kurt.
2 and 2 with lots of help.
Oh, hey there.
Stupid fly on there. Get away, fly.
This is a really familiar pattern.
This is a really familiar pattern. Single gene. One gene in here.
I don't know, this, This should be the dead giveaway.
It's a pretty good portion of it for a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. That's only going to appear in this snake. Like that.
Blitz.
It is a blitz. That is correct. So we did get that one without much help at all. Just kind of point out a little spot in the pattern to look for. And that is it. So what did you find the easiest to identify? What did you find the hardest?
The blitz and the fire yellow belly.
So why was this the hardest or the easiest?
This one was the easiest because of the circles. This is
okay.
The circles.
So it's just a pattern you've seen a lot here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, this is a really good example because that's about as perfect as it gets for the flexing arms kind of thing, and you got a lot of those throughout, but that one just happens to be like spot on. Like, that's a good one, but nothing compares to that one. What made the fire yellow belly easy for you?
The it being so bright and kind of just seeing yellow bellies here and that gray head.
So I'm surprised you struggled with the bumblebee. What made the bumblebee hard? Because I thought that one, we start with it first because I thought, man, bang on easy right here. Pastel spider all day long.
It's just, I didn't think spider in my head. I was thinking pinstripe, but isn't that also a spider? So
pin is different than spider. 100%. Okay. Two entirely different genes. They're not, you can pair them together and make a spinner, but they're not a allelic or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Completely separate complexes, separate everything, right? But with the pin, you get much more pattern reduction, and we'd call that a lemon blast. Pin and pastel. That's where all the combo names back in the day. Back in the day, it made sense to do that. It was all started for a little history lesson for y'all. Most of that got started from Kevin from Nerd, right? Kevin being a marketing genius, put that together, sold a bunch of stuff. Well, now we have so many different genes. It's become confusing as all get out, and people want to rush to name things. I've been guilty of it too, and we get weird ass names like banana split peanut butter rocky road ice cream. Like that's probably a ball python somewhere. Somebody's named.
Something like killer spin.
Killer spin exists. Yeah. I mean, killer spin, that's a killer spin scaleless head, but that would be a super pastel pin, spider, scaleless head is what that would be. All right, Kurt, you want to add?
Nope.
What do you think should have been the easiest one, Kurt?
The bumblebee.
Me fucking too! What do you think was going to be the hardest one?
The fire one.
Fire yellow bell. I would have thought that would have been the hardest, or you can make an argument for the super Mojave. Because I'm like, oh no, it's not a bell, but it is a bell. I always think of super lessers with bell. I think of that being different, so I made it for a different purpose. Because there you're getting into what kind of bell. I was looking for just going beyond even bell.
What kind of?
Yeah, because not all bells are the same. And you can actually look sometimes and tell your bells apart. If you see that gray head on a bell, what you saw there, then you know that bell's most likely got Mojave in it.
Okay. Super
lessers, they'll be all white. No gray head, no yellowing. Super Mojave's very, very yellowed like that. Gray head almost every time.
And again, I was going to say Super Mojave, but I could not differentiate between mahogany.
Mojave, they sound the same.
Yeah,
I can see that. All right, guys, that is all we got. I guess we'll go to Patreon, and I'm going to let the kid test me, see if I can knock a few out the fucking park. I will catch you all next time.